Hi everyone. So today we'll be talking about an interesting topic, which is how to sell your agricultural product. So today we'll be talking about how can you sell your catfish, your chickens, your pig, your vegetables, and so many on. And this topic is actually important, which I want you to take very serious, because if you miss it, you have missed it all. Because sales is actually the end channel of every business. When you are, let's take for instance, you're into plantation, and that plantation, I guess you have to get some seed. After you get the seed, then you source for a good land or a good soil that you can plant those seed. At first you have to get a good seed, get a good soil, then you have to plant it, then start watering, then once the thing grows, then you can start harvesting and all those kind of thing. So after you finish harvesting, then you will now start thinking of how to sell. So that is more important. That is more reason why I want to bring this topic to you on how can you sell your agricultural products. And if you don't know how to sell your agricultural products, they will definitely waste or perish. And when they perish, you will lose money. Take for instance now, you are not able to sell your poultry birds. What will happen to them? You will continue to feed them, despite that they have reached the stage for them to for you to dispose them out. But due to you don't have market for it, you will continue to give them feed, and with that will affect your profit. So that is more reason why it is very good if anytime you need to understand on how to sell. Now let me now give you this instant. The way you sell in the market is different from the way we sell as farmers. Now take for instance that you're in the shop and you sit down like the way I sat down now, and someone will just come to you and say, "Oh sir, I want to buy this thing. How much does it cost?" Or let me show you something. Okay, this is my marker. Say, "Okay sir, how much is this thing?" "Okay, this thing costs $5. Okay, this $5, okay, I will pay $3 for it." Okay, the person pay you, and then you give the person this product. You have made the sales. In this instance, the customer comes to you. Are you getting me? The customer comes to you. If it is in agricultural business, you will be the one to go and find the customer yourself. Even though you are a beginner and you have served someone or your master, and you don't expect your master to you don't expect your master to give you customer. No, you'll be the one to go and find, except you have a very good boss, and the boss now decide, "Okay, I like this guy, he has been so humble. Okay, this is one of my potential clients that always buy from me regularly. Okay, I want to give you this person. Let it be buying your own product." That is a very good master. But eventually, the way agricultural work generally, no matter the sector you are, you will be the one to go and find your customer. That is how the business work. I won't lie to you. That is how the business work. You will be the one to go and find your own customer yourself. So then, the time I was young in this business, I didn't have any customer. So I had to start going to markets, going to restaurants, going to hotels, those places where they consume more of agricultural output. So I was doing those things just to get contact and make sure that once my products are ready, I'm able to sell them off. That was the reason why I was doing those things. So I see a lot of people complain that they don't have market for their product. They have over 50 bears, and they don't have market for it. So it's very sad. And why is it like that? It is like that because they don't have the right orientation about it. Everybody feels that, oh, I see this guy doing well in the business. Okay, I believe that when I go into the business, I too will be successful. No, you have to have the right orientation for you to go before you can go into the business. So what am I trying to say in essence is that if you are a young farmer trying to build up yourself into the agricultural sector, you have to have the mindset of what? Building your own network. You need to have your own group where you can say, okay, I have these social numbers of birds, I want to sell them. I have these social numbers of catfish, I want to sell. I have this social number of piglets, I have this social number of pig, I want to sell. With that, they won't stay in your farm for too long. Like as I am now, I have sold out all my birds for this season that we are now. This Christmas season, I have sold them all. I don't even have birds for New Year because the demand was high. Because I have created a lot of channels for me to dispose my birds of. And that was the reason why I was able to sell off on 22 of this month, December 2022. So that was how I was able to sell it, because I have created a lot of channels. Even people were calling me, "Child, do you have this? Do you have that?" I said, "Okay, yes, I do." Before I know, my farm was empty. So why is it like that? It is like that because I have created a channel for myself. So you watching me now, you have to create a channel for yourself. You have to create a channel for yourself so that your animals will not stay in your farm. Now, I would like to give you an example on how to do it. Let me get a book and a Bible so that you can understand what I'm saying very well. Now, okay, I think I have a reply. Say mostly when the retailers are higher than the customer. Yes, that is true. Exactly. When I am Godwin, God's power, Ezekiel, I have seen your message. Yeah, that is true. Mostly when the retailers are higher than the customer. Yeah, that is true. But that doesn't mean you cannot still sell your birds. See, if you want to make the retailers scared of you, it is when they notice that you are not like others that depend on them. Are you getting me, Ezekiel? You don't have to depend. One those retailers notice that, those people that is buying from me, one they notice that, he know how, he will call me on phone. He will call me on phone that, hello, I have bears that I want to sell. They will start feeling superior that we are the one that we are the boss of the business. Without us, your bears will not leave your farm. But if they're now noticing that, this person, he do sell and his own price is at the market price, trust me, they will respect you. I have so many sellers that respect me because there was a time, was it not last 2 years, there was one woman that stayed in my area, and she thought I couldn't sell my bird because I did over 500 birds. So she thought I couldn't sell my birds, and I created a lot of channels just to make sure that I sell my birds. I didn't only sell as retail price, I also sell as wholesale price, because I rented some space outside my farm, different space. So she was selling in her own space, and I too am selling in my own space. So with that, I was able to sell over 500 birds. Because of what? I have created a channel. So what am I trying to say now is that you have to create a channel for yourself. That is just the main truth. You just have to create a channel for yourself, Mr. Ezekiel. You have to create it. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about anything they have to say. Your own is, I have invested in a business, and that business, I need to sell it. I need to make profit. Because if you start giving them your birds, some of them do collect on credit, and it might take like 2 weeks for them to pay back. Or okay, let's just say, yes, let's put the credit and the credit part aside. Some of them are there to take your profit. They want you to sell at a very low rate. That is why the animal output is not, their price is not stable. They want you to what? Sell at the very, very low rate. And once you're able to sell at a very low rate, they will not take it to their own shade and sell at the higher rate. And with that, you will lose. They will gain. And the funny part about it is that these people are, they are what? They are in a group. They are in a group, and that group they form make them to sell as a fixed price. At a fixed price. And you as a farmer say, oh, I'm happy that I've sold my best. But they are making more than what you are making. Now, before your comment, I want to illustrate something to you. Now, let me see. Let me get a book and a Bible. Sorry. Now, I don't know. Okay, let's use the marker. Sorry for that. I just want to illustrate something to you. I'm still with you. Now, let's say you have 50 bears. Don't worry, I will show you what I'm writing. And you don't know how to sell them. You should have 50 bears and you don't know how to sell them. Now, what I'm giving you my own statistics on how I sell my bears. Now, that 50 bears times it by 6. Let's use our calculator to do the calculation. I think that will give you like, hold on, I'm still with you. That is 50 times 6. That will give you 30. That is 300. Now, this 300 that you are seeing here. Now, you see 50 bears. 50 bears times 6. I will tell you what this 6 stands for, and I'll also tell you what this 300 stands for. Now, this 50 is the bears that you have. This 6 is the numbers of channels that you need to have. Here you say the channels that you need to have. This number 6 here is the channel that you need to have, and this the sub channel, and this one is the main channel that you need to have. Now, why did I times it with 6? I will explain. Now, 6, let's say you have 50 bears and I times it with 6 and it gave me 300. That 300 means that, okay, let's say I have 50 bears and I want to have over 6 channels on how to sell them. And that 6 channel now gave me over 300 channels. What that thing means is that inside of me, I need to think that, oh, I have 50 bears and I need over 300 channels on how to sell them. That means you need to have over, let's say, either a person or 2 or 3 or 4 that can buy up to 300 bears. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that, okay, I have 50 bears I want to sell. Okay, and I need to, you need to, what this formula means is that you need to have market more than what you have. I don't know if you understand. You need to create a channel that is higher than what you have. That means this 300 now, this 300, you have to have that mentality that I need a market that can buy up to 300 bears. I don't know if you understand. This is 50. I have 50 bears in my farm, and I want to create a channel that will have that I can buy over 300 birds. And this is the kind of tactics I use just to make sure that I sell my birds very fast. Because of what? I have created a channel for me to sell my birds faster. I have 50 birds in my farm, and I don't want them to stay in my farm for too long. I'm not saying, okay, please, how can I sell these birds? I don't want people that will come to my farm and start buying 5 pieces, 10 pieces, 20 pieces. I want a channel that can buy up to 300 pieces. That 300 pieces means that once those people come to your farm, you're not saying, oh, look, I've been selling them for a while now, and this is what I have left. And what that thing means that the person, oh, you have 50 pieces. Okay, my demand is actually 300 pieces. Okay, I can take from these 50 pieces that you have. With that, they will clear up your farm. And with that, you can do turnover. Another thing I want to also let you to understand is that please and please don't sell on credit. Don't sell on credit. If you sell on credit, that means you don't believe in what you are doing. You don't believe that I can make it through agriculture, because if you sell on credit, it's very, very bad. The customer self will not value you. The customer will not value you. So please and please, try as much as possible not to sell on credit. If anybody say you want to sell on credit, there's a principle for that you need to follow. And what that principle is that you have to what? You have to have, the person have to pay at least 70% of the money. Let's say you are selling each bird at the rate of 11,000 or 12,000. You are selling each bird 12,000 naira. Now that 12,000 times 50 birds, that is 600,000 naira. Now that 600,000 naira, that person have to pay 70% of the money. The person has to pay 420,000 naira before you give that person your birds. I'm not saying you giving out your birds or your product on credit is bad, but make sure that at least you collect money from those customers, because those customers, they can give you unnecessary excuse that you particularly will not like. So the best thing you can do as a farmer is to make sure that you charge at 70% before releasing the birds to them. Have I make myself clear? So now, in a nutshell, let me now give you some illustration on how you can improve your sales. How can you improve your sales as a new beginner? Now I'm talking about the beginner. If you know you're a beginner, you can listen to me. If you're a beginner and you want to increase your sales, first of all, you have to be familiar with your market. You have to walk around a lot. You have to walk around. You have to make sure that you know every persons that sell your, if you're a poultry farmer, you have to make sure that you are familiar with everybody that sells poultry birds around you. And if you are a catfish farmer, you have to ensure that you have the people, contact of people that sells catfish around you. And if you are a pig farmer, you have to make sure that you have any person that slaughter pig around you. With that, you'll be having turn up in your business. And if you can also check restaurants and hotels, all those things I did them. I won't lie to you. I did all those things very well. Before I scaled through, then I left those things. All those things I did them. I will not lie to you. I did them. So it is not a crime if you do it. Yes, there was a time in my life that I was working under the sun, from one place to another, just to make sure that I have customers. Yes, I will not lie, I did it. So it is not a crime if you do it. It is not a crime. So please try as much as possible to relate with a lot of farmers. Join a lot of WhatsApp group, Facebook group, just to make sure that you create a lot of awareness, just to make sure that when the birds come, you send them out. And another thing is, you have to do another thing I did was that I did personal selling. Alright, personal selling is very, very good. Once you are very constant in personal selling, what do I mean by personal selling? In your church, alright, in your church, everybody eats chicken every Sunday. Even though you don't eat chicken, you will eat fish. Either those two things, you will eat one. Either the economy is bad or it's not bad. Just, what am I trying to say? Just make sure that your marketing is constant. When I say constant, it's not like, don't make it stop. So the point I am right now is personal selling. That personal selling, you have to talk to people that, okay, sir, I have chicken, I'm a poultry farmer, I'm a fish farmer, and I believe that you somehow eat a lot of chicken in your home, and I don't mind supplying to you. The person, okay, no problem, maybe you can bring for me this Sunday. But the only thing there is that you have to process it. You have to make sure that the thing look good, beautiful. Let's say the person needs it on Sunday, you have to process it on Saturday night, so that the thing will look fresh and beautiful when you present it to the customer. And also try to package it in your own brand. Okay, let me show you one of our products that I package with our own brand. You can see this is a brand, so you have to package it well for the customer to call you again to make sure that, okay, to call you again to ask for more quantity. Alright, so personal selling was one of the things I did just to make sure that I skate through in terms of selling. And one of the things I also did was that was online. Alright, online, I create a lot of awareness online too, and that is how you were able to watch me, because I create a lot of awareness online. So that was one of the ways I was able to sell online, and I was able to sell even my catfish, my fingerlings, so many things. Online has been one of my edgestone in terms of selling. So all those things I've said so far, you can try one of them. If this one doesn't work, you try another one. If this one doesn't work, you try another one. The point is just keep on trying. Alright, you will not know the day that you will get a call. Like, take for instance, there was a man, I was just doing personal selling on my WhatsApp group, and eventually a man just called me. I just posted the link I posted the product on my WhatsApp group. Eventually a man just called me that, okay, I need 40 pieces of this thing. It was poultry drinkers. I said, oh wow, I just posted it now, and someone just gave me a call, because internet is now becoming a very ecosystem, a very broad market. So you also have to take advantage of it too. So I can't tell you not to work on internet. You have to work with internet too, just for you to make sure that you sell off your bars. So I think that was how I was able to skate through as a farmer. Alright, so I think that is all I have for you all. And if you have a question, you can always try to drop it in the comment section, and do well to share it to other farmers so that they can gain from this knowledge. As I said before, I will keep on doing this live video just to make sure that some farmers are aware of some certain things, and we will continue to grow in knowledge just to make sure that we have profit in our business. And with the help of God, I believe we all will skate through in the name of Jesus. Thank you all for watching.